Hello, welcome. My name is Caleb Jarosh, and I help people transform their health and expand their consciousness. And today, what I want to share with you are the 3 things that I wish I really would have known when I started my journey into health and wellness. And that for me, that happened in my early 20s because I was struggling with some health issues. What was going on with me is I was struggling with digestive issues, chronic constipation, anxiety, and didn't really have fatigue. I had good energy because I was in my early 20s. And what was strange about it is that I felt, I just felt like I was healthy. I felt like there wasn't really anything wrong with me, which was confusing why I was having these issues and symptoms with my digestion. So the first thing that I wish I would have really known, because what it would have done was just catapulted me so much further into finding a solution for what I was struggling with, is I wish somebody would have told me about purification programs. And I want to share with you, I want to make a distinguishing point between detox and purification programs, because there is a difference. And a purification program is actually being able to support the body in detoxifying the garbage that's in today's world, all the chemicals and the pollution, how to detox that out of the body. And a detox, when I first got started, I was looking into like the master cleanse, and I was looking into fasts, and I was looking into different things like that. And so the distinguishing difference between the two is that with a purification program, you actually supply your body with the nutrients it needs to glom onto that garbage and flush it out of the body. And detox programs like the Master Cleanse or other fasts or things like that leave out that key component. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. So, it takes a lot of energy and effort to go through a detox program or a fast. And so if you're going to put all that energy into it, wouldn't you want that to produce the best results possible? Probably. And so that's a really, really important point that I wish I would have known, because I feel like I wasted a lot of time and energy figuring out that piece. The second thing that I wish someone would have told me to speed up my whole healing process, I wish I would have known about alternative medicine, and I wish I would have known the difference between alternative medicine and allopathic or Western medicine. And they both have their place, certainly. Like in my clinic, I refer out to Western medicine all the time. But there is a time, there is a place, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about what that is. And alternative healing, like in my story, I didn't know much about it. I knew a little bit about chiropractic, but I didn't really know much about supplements. I didn't really know much about acupuncture, Chinese herbal medicine, Western herbal medicine. And so I spent about 1.5 to 2 years kind of mucking around in Western medicine, taking pills, having different surgeries suggested to me to solve the problem with my body that was going on. And one of the recommendations to help with the chronic constipation was an exploratory surgery to maybe go in and take out a section of the intestine that wasn't working, but they didn't know if it was working. And so I was like, just something in me knew that there was something off with that. Something in me I knew that, fundamentally, my body inherently could heal itself. It just needed support. And so luckily I got introduced to some alternative health remedies, Chinese medicine, herbs, nutritional supplements, things like that. And it made such a huge difference. You know, within a month, I was 50% better. Within 3 months, like, problem solved. Amazing. So, so I want to offer that up to expedite your healing process, whatever you're going through. And the third thing that is so fundamentally key and important, I wish I would have known, was that spirituality is so like intertwined with the well-being of the body. And specifically, spirituality, or what I like to call mind training, is being able to reel in the wild mind and the impact that a wild mind has on really the emotions and the well-being of the body. You know, in my early 20s and even into my 30s, I was experiencing a lot of anxiety from time to time, fear, and I had this experience where I got into meditation, specifically Buddhist meditation, and I went on a 3-month silent retreat, which is called the Rains Retreat, Boston Retreat. It was a tradition out of Theravada Buddhism in Burma. It was an incredible experience, very challenging, rewarding. But what happened on that retreat is I saw how intimately the mind is related to the well-being of the body and the emotions of the body. And what started to happen about a month into this silent retreat that I was in community with, you know, over 100 people, we just weren't talking to each other. What I started to notice was a bit of like a falling back into myself and being able to see how my mind would create these emotions in my body of anxiety, of fear, of incessant kind of thinking, which would kick these emotions up. And I started to experience a space from these things and notice more peace, more well-being in my body. And therefore, I was sleeping better. I felt more relaxed. I felt more ease and pleasure in my body. And it has been such an integral part of my journey into wellness and well-being and health that I really wanted to, I couldn't leave it out. There were other things that I wanted to share, but that one I couldn't leave out because it was so important. And if I would have gotten a few tips early on, again, I feel like it just would have catapulted me, given me like a head start, you know. And so I really wanted to share that with you. And so those are my 3 tips for you all. And I really want to know what if I didn't cover something, I really want to know what you're interested in hearing more about. Please let me know in the comments below. And really nice hanging out with you. I look forward to more very soon.